Mayor of Mysore, Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Honorable MLC, distinguished Professor, my dear friend Mulli, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to be here to pay my tributes to a person of great passion, energy, and above all, compassion. Today, as India grows, as many people become wealthy, it's very easy for us to forget those people who are left behind. Many years ago, when we went to college, like our guest from China said, India is a very different place. We did not have anything. We were children of ordinary people who struggled very hard to bring up their children. In our homes, you had to be first in class. Our mothers made sure that they worked, they got up early in the morning, they made sure we went to school. When we came back, they were at home to make us do our homework and demanded performance from us. And because of all of that, we did very well. And many of us have grown up and done very well in life. But we are part of a community which was privileged in this country. A community which had the benefit of education. But today, in a population of 1.2 billion, 300 million people, that is 30 crore people, are doing well. 90 crore people are not doing well, they're poor. We have to take care of these people. And that's where compassion comes in. We must not forget. We must not forget that the many others were not as successful as us. And for that, we are demonstrating our compassion. And I want to congratulate Mulli for coming all the way to Mysore and creating a school, a college, where young people from this community will get educated, will see what the world is, and become good members of the global community. And Mulli has spoken to me many times. Mulli could have been comfortable in China, he could have been comfortable in Bangalore or anywhere else working, but he said, I have this dream, and I want to make the dream come true. So passion with compassion is an unbelievable personal attribute. And Mulli, I want to congratulate you for building this school. God bless you. You're certainly a hero to me, personally. As I stand here today, the world is changing to be a very different place. In 1750, India and China made up 45% of the world GDP. Just about 250 years ago. India was a rich country, China was a rich country. In 1757, 1750 and 1830 and 1930, the British took away $400 billion of money from this country to build their empire, to create the industrial revolution, create the West. Today, the world is changing. China has become the second largest economy in the world. And in another 20 years, China will overtake America to be the largest economy in the world. India is the 7th largest economy in the world. And 20 years later, India will be the 3rd largest economy in the world after the United States. So the next 20 years are going to be years of great promise, great achievement of India. The next 20 years, in my view, are going to be the most important 20 years in India's long history of 5,000 years. In the next 20 years, we're going to see unprecedented growth, unprecedented wealth for India. We're going to see many more crores of Indians doing well. And all that is coming because of many things that are happening on the world. The West is aging. India is growing at 7 to 9%. China has grown at 9% for 25 years. The whole of Asia is growing. Today, 40% of the world's population is growing at 9% or 8%. Never in history has 40% of the world's population grown at 8 to 9%. And when 40% of the world grows at 8 to 9%, the world will be a different place. So we must prepare our children through this education we give them to face this new world. And in this new world, our children should be citizens of this world, not citizens of Vidyaranyapura or what are these places called, not citizens of Mysore, not citizens of Karnataka, not citizens of India. They have to be citizens of the world. Why should they be citizens of the world? Because the world is coming together. It is becoming one single huge community. The world is one single huge community. And they should have the opportunity to go anywhere they want, settle down in any country, and work and realize their dream. The last century was the century we saw two great wars. We saw disputes between countries. We saw conflict. Conflict should be a thing of the past. And in this new century, peace shall be the main predeterminant of success. So our children should look at the whole world at their homeland and to go everywhere. And in the whole world, there's going to be a huge demand for well-educated, energetic, passionate people, hopefully with compassion. Because the world looks for high-quality talent. In all the world, there's a need for innovation. There's a need for great intellect. There's a need for change. And we have to prepare our children to meet this demand for change, to become leaders in this new community. So education has to change. Education cannot be restricted. Education has to be universal. But while this change happens, the world is facing a big catastrophe. We have 7 billion people in the world today. 7 billion people is 700 crore people. The world does not have enough resources to provide for a comfortable life for all these 7 billion people. Today, America, with 5% of the world's population, consumes 25% of the world's energy. Europe, with possibly again 5% of the world's population, consumes another 25%. So 10% of the world's population consumes 50% of the world's resources. And when this 40% of the world grows,